Hello everybody. In this video we are going to go over the self-defense for red belt. And the self-defense for the red belt is the full Nelson and the back choke. So we're going to begin with the full Nelson. Mr. Williamson, you can stand behind me here.
Yes, sir.
So he's going to lock me up here in the full Nelson. First thing I want to do is make myself bigger. We call this hulking up. So what I want to do is push my hands back as far as they can go, and I'm going to push my head back as far as it can go. Now, when you do this, you'll feel that your partner's hands should already start to loosen up a little bit, and that's what I want. Now, what I'm going to do is bring my arms up, and I'm going to drop my weight down and drop my arms down like this. And as long as I keep my head back, that usually should break the hold. Now again, this is kind of like the back bear hug. This usually does not work on the first time. We're going to have to do this multiple times. So I push my head back, and I drop my arms. If it doesn't work, that's okay. I want to keep pushing my head back, lift my arms up a little bit, and do it again. If it still doesn't work, I'm just going to keep doing it again and again and again until it finally breaks, keeping my head back. Once I've broken the hold, you're going to C-step behind in your horseback stance, and you're going to do a double strike. You're going to elbow to the solar plexus, hammer fist to the groin. Or if they're taller than you, you can choose your targets. So one more time, let's do this in a little faster pace here. Head goes back, I drop down and break, step around, either solar plexus and philtrum and groin, whatever targets you have available. And now for the last one is the choke here. Now usually when this happens, you're going to be kind of leaning back a little bit like this. First thing we want to do is get the pressure off of our neck. My fingers are going to go in here. I'm going to pull down and lock my elbows onto my body and then tuck my chin. So from here, if he does get the choke back, it's going to be on my chin here and not around my neck. Again, I'm in survival mode at this point, so that being here is a lot better than being around my neck. So once I have this, I'm going to step back, wrap my leg around his leg here. We're going to execute a hip toss now. I'm going to push my hips back like this. As I lock this leg out, that pops him up off of the ground, and I turn sideways. All that happens at the same time. So I step back here, I push my hips back, straighten my leg out, and turn my body. Here, finish with the punch. So let's do that one more time. He's going to choke. I get my fingers in here, drop this down, step back and wrap. And he should go a little bit off to the side here. We finish with the punch. And again, we always help our partners up. And that's going to conclude our self-defense for the red belt.